I mean, I have a good, every time AD shoots the ball, I think it's going in. So even more so in the later part of the game. But just, you know, we've tried to find a way to win games late all season. You know, we've done it different ways. Different people have stepped up. We didn't execute offensively as well, and then they made a couple tough shots. You know, Joker hits a tough one over me, and then Murray airballs it, and Joker just kind of flips his hand there and tips it in. You know, credit to them for battling, but we got to finish the game better. You know, up 8 points with a couple minutes left. We got to close out the game better.
Alex, early in the game, I think the first time out, we were sitting around and you're the loudest voice, talking to guys before the coaches come in, talking to defense and things like that. How comfortable are you in those situations, and has that evolved as your role has kind of been cemented and grown bigger?
I've always kind of been like that. You know, I've always, being vocal has always been easy for me. It's kind of come natural, and outside of this team, I've usually been one of the leaders on the team. You know, one of the best players on my team growing up, different levels of basketball. So being vocal's, like I said, pretty natural for me, and I got the trust of my teammates that they understand what I'm talking about, and then I can say what I need to say, and it doesn't fall on deaf ears.
Son of a coach too?
Yeah, a little bit. Just you know, I don't know why I'm like the way I am. I'm really competitive, man, and if there's something I think needs to be said to win, I'm going to do it. I'm going to leave no stone unturned to get the job done.
Okay, well.
All right, Alex, I've got 3 more here. We're going to take Brad Turner.
How you doing, Alex? I mean, knowing how tough Denver is, 3-1 series twice, they came back. When you guys had a 16-point lead, are you not surprised that they actually came back, and what did you guys do to kind of just maintain your composure for the game out?
Yeah, you know, I mean, obviously we know they're a comeback team. They're a second-half team. If you've watched any of their games in the playoffs, they've been down double digits numerous times and come back and won. So it was no surprise to us that they were fighting and that they were, you know, scrapping at the end to make it a game. We just got to do a better job of holding ourselves to a higher standard. You know, when we get up in games and we're in double-digit leads, it's about putting our foot on the gas and extending it and not just coasting to the end of the game. We got championship aspirations. If championship teams, they play 48-minute games, and we're working towards doing that.
Hey, Alex, you mentioned earlier that the offense wasn't executing the way you guys are capable of doing it. Beyond just turnovers, what were you seeing in terms of what could explain that?
Yeah, you know, that has a lot to do with it. Just the lack of not chemistry, but the lack of rhythm it creates on offense. You know, you have a good stretch on defense, and you might have 3 possessions where you get fouled one and then turn it over twice. You don't have that rhythm, that movement, the flow of the game that you need to be a good offensive team. And for us, it's about playing with pace. And every time that we have to stop the game for free throws or we have to take the ball out of bounds because they scored, it hurts our offense. So it's about, firstly, you know, playing defense and getting out, but even on makes, just playing with pace and then making sure late in games we're spaced the right way so we can get good shots.
Well, you heard Caruso said, spread the floor so we can get some good shots. Lakers